Good morning, everyone. I hope you're doing great. My name is George, and this is the daily Sitrep where we will check what happened on the Bitcoin chart last week. We will find some new levels, new trading plan for this week. Obviously, because it is Monday, I will cover high time frame. Then we will check together what's happening on the major markets, ES, DXY, and at the end of the stream, you have questions related with the stream, please post them in the YouTube chat and I'll do my best to answer those questions. Okay, let's jump into the chart. And obviously, like I said, I always like to start with the high time frame levels because it is Monday. We need to see what happened and we need to, to find the best trading plan available on the chart. And the levels are pretty much the same. Everyone should be aware by now. The most important levels we do have right now is actually this one. This is the value area low of this high time frame range. And this is our current resistance. Over this support, the support should be this level, somewhere around the 25k area, 25,222, which this level was printed here within this range. And other than that, it acted as a very good resistance. And now we need to see if this level could act as support. Obviously, if the price will move to the downside, because we are consolidating here, we're forming a range just below the value area low, the high time frame range. So definitely this is not bearish price action. But as a trader, you need a bullish and a bearish plan, and you need to find the most important levels, high time frame levels, support and resistance. And as long as you have that, you can design a trading plan based on those levels. Okay, so nothing much happened since my last public stream last Monday. We are still basically in the same place, right? The price consolidating here. So what is this telling me? What is the information that I can get from this price action? It's just the major players and everyone, they are waiting. This is consolidation, and I would say the best way to trade this kind of situation is, first of all, you need to be patient. And other than that, we do have a local range here, and the best trading idea is this range. And to get back to, because high time frame, I don't really have too much to add. This is our resistance. This should be our support, right? Levels to the upside, I'm interested in this high, right? Let's mark that one. I already have this. So this high, 32,392, right? So that would be the next level to the upside. And like I said, to the downside, this should be our support. We need to wait. We need to be patient to see when the next important move will happen on the chart. If it will be to the upside, if it will be to the downside, and trade it accordingly. Like I said, nothing much changed. We do not have like very important levels because we are in the same range, and this range is given by this high. This high, let's have it marked like local SNR flip level. And obviously the next thing that I would like to do is pull a fixed range like this, right? So those are the levels that we can trade. And last week was a very good week. Now let's move to a lower time frame, 1 hour time frame. Please allow me to put back the like this, the high time frame value or low, and this is our range, right? We do have resistance, we do have support, and we do have this, the value area of this range. So you can see value area high together with the high time frame resistance acting as resistance, and obviously the value area low acting as support. If on top of that you do have some horizontal levels like this one, for example, right? So we had still an untapped daily here, 27,115, another daily level, which was a very good support on Friday and going into the weekend. This weekly, 27,798. We have this weekly tapped, but I would like to still keep it on my chart. Definitely the point of control here, value area high. So those are the levels that we do have right now on the chart. This push to the upside, basically, it was, we had a very nice confluence there between the golden pocket like this. So we do have the golden pocket, and also we do have a naked point of control there. I was talking about this range. I mean, we were trading this section of the chart, right? Point of control. Also, we had an older daily level I deleted from the chart, but there was a daily level, and we've been trading this range in Discord. But other than that, and my post about this was, if this range will break, then the next important levels is basically this one, daily naked point of control, value are high, the golden pocket, and currently we have a rejection from this area. Well, that's around 1%. Like I said, the levels are pretty much the same. There are no new level. I can't see any new level. Obviously, this is this naked point of control was tapped, so I will delete it at the end of the trading day. But if you want to get involved here, this is basically everything that you need. You have a resistance, you have a support locally, you have a fixed range pull, value are high, point of control, value area low. This is all you need for trading right now. Nothing much changed, right? So there's literally not much I could add from the last. It was a good trading day, good trading week, sorry, last week, because this range was a very it's a very good range, because I mean, last week from top to bottom we do have 5%, so that is quite a bit, and top to bottom of this range we do have more than 9%, so it is a good range. Like I said, if this range continues for another week or two, I don't mind. This is good volatility, the volume is decent, good enough to fill some position with a market order without huge slippage, so everything looks good. Now, because we do not have any kind of like new level locally speaking, we need to focus just a bit on the high time frames. Please allow me to hide this one, and also the fixed range. Right. So let's talk about this. So obviously this is resistance, and resistance is resistance until proven otherwise, and the only trade that I would take here would be a short or no trade, in my opinion. I mean, if we talk about scalping, day trades with the possibility to become something more, then yes, I do agree that, you know, let's say you take a long somewhere in this area, you book some profit, you have a stop loss at entry, and then the price will break to the upside, and that scalp or day trade could potentially become a swing trade. That is a totally different story. But to actually to design a swing trade here, in my opinion, that's a bit too late. Maybe based, again, getting back to our local range, I mean, based on the swing failure pattern that we had last week or something like that, that could be a swing. But other than that, basically designing a long in this area, that will be a bit late in my opinion. Now, everyone is expecting fireworks, and with a very good reason. I'm not bearish. This is not bearish price action, because we're forming a range, we're consolidating below high time frame resistance. We still have bullish market structure, no major level was lost, so I cannot be bearish. This is not bearish price action, but in the same time we are at resistance, and I would like to see, and this is an important area. I mean, if we look in the past, that was support, consolidation, and then lost, and losing this level gave the possibility of this entire section of the chart. So definitely this is an important level, right? However, if you don't know what to do here, because it's like everyone is expecting more upside, fireworks, and so on, and myself included, I'm I'm a little bit cautious, but you know, for the moment we do not have very good reason to believe that, you know, this is the top. However, how do you handle this kind of situation when the price is basically at resistance and maybe you miss this entire move. Well, what I would say is you need to be patient. You need to be patient because we are consolidating here. And like I said, there are a lot of scalps to be taken and day trades within this range, but nothing more. I would wait, especially if you talk about buying spot here. Obviously, this is not financial advice. This is just for education. But, you know, I see a lot of FOMO. Everybody wants to buy because Bitcoin would go to 50K. And indeed, if this level would be claimed, and this is really, really important because this is, these are the key information. So, okay, this is our resistance, but I would like to see the price claiming this resistance, and not only claiming, I would like to see a backtest, and this level needs to hold as support. As long as this level holds at support, I would say more upside is possible, and then obviously we can trade it level to level, starting with this local range that we do have here, the top of the range, 32,392. Then we do have the point of control, which is somewhere around 47 area. We do have some possible levels for a swing failure pattern here. Also, if we pull, like I said, if we pull the fibs, we do have the golden pocket just above this level, so the 50K psychological area. So definitely, if this level would be claimed and backtested, holding as support, then the next important level is actually the 50K area. So, you know, and I said this last week, right? Instead of buying here, what I would do is wait, be patient, let the price action develop. Let's see if the price could actually claim this, you know, this resistance. I would like to see a backtest as support, and then you do have a trading plan, right? Instead of buying right now, because you can buy, yeah, sure, but you need to show me an invalidation for this, and you're buying into resistance, and that is never a good idea. So instead of buying into resistance, I would like to buy a resistance flipped to support. That would give me more confidence, you know, for more upside. So this is what I'm doing. I'm waiting, I'm trading this range, and I'm just being patient to see how this price action will develop, right? I see news, I see everyone talking about more upside. It is possible, it is the most likely scenario, but I would definitely like to see, you know, that happening on the chart. And not only, we don't talk about only claiming this level, because we could very well see this weak level lost, and that would be very, very, very bearish. That would be a very, very bearish scenario. So if the price will be able to move above this level, right, the value are low, that level needs to hold as support. And as long as that level holds as support, more upside is possible with the 50K, thinking about the 50K area. But we need to see this area holding as support. That is very, very, very important. If this area would be lost, then this could be seen, this entire section could be seen as a deviation from this low range, and that by definition is bearish. So sometimes you need to be more aggressive, sometimes you need to wait for more clarity, and especially if we talk about buying spot and possible swing trade, instead of buying into resistance, I would like to be just a bit patient. Yes, I would, that means that I will have to buy just a bit higher, but I get confirmation. So instead of buying into resistance, I would like to buy a resistance flip to support, especially a high time frame level. That would be, you know, that would be a better trade. You get more confirmation, in my opinion. And if we talk about buying spot or a swing trade, that is the most important thing in my opinion. I forgot to do the sound is good. Thank you, my friend. Good morning, everyone. Thank you for that confirmation. Okay, so this is what we do have on the Bitcoin chart. Now, if this range, because we talked about the bullish scenario, which again right now is the most likely scenario, myself included, and basically the entire YouTube, Twitter, everyone is expecting more upside, and with a good reason. This time it's not, we don't talk about moon boys, we don't we talk about technical reason. For the moment, this is a bullish price action. We do not have any kind of weakness, you know, but we are still at resistance. And the main rule is that resistance is resistance until proven otherwise. So that's the main thing. Like I said, levels this high, right? In between, we do have some horizontal levels like this weekly 29,873, this daily 31,342, and you know the top of the of this range. So we do have levels in between. So would be nice if the price would do, I mean, claiming this level, right? Maybe we'll see a backtest on low time frame before the actual breakout, and then we need to see if we see a reaction here, meaning rejection, and we get back here, you see this level holding at support, that's good. Or the rejection could come from here or something like this. So this is the kind of bullish price action that you want to see. You want to see the market structure still bullish. You want to see level claimed. You want to see the level flipped. And obviously we could talk about order flow. You want to see this is a high time frame level. So you want to see high volume on this breakout. If possible, with increases in open interest and high positive delta, that will be even better. But you want to see volume. You do not claim a level like this with low volume. So if you start to see low volume, you know, that could be a sign of weakness. And, you know, maybe we will see another backtest of this level, and maybe this local range will continue for another week or two. Who knows? I mean, anything is possible. As far as I'm concerned, like I said, I'm more than happy to trade this range. Obviously, in this range, one could see, hey, this could be a triangle. This could be, I don't know. So there are many things many ways to look at this level. But for me, I want to keep everything very, very clear. This is our resistance. This is our support, our local support, and the 25K area should act as support for more upside. That's the most important level. Because now getting back to the bearish scenario, let's say if we see a reaction, a rejection, another rejection here, maybe based on the swing failure pattern, or I don't know, maybe from where we are right now, and this range, this local range will break to the downside, then this level needs to hold, because this level, like I said, it was resistance, flipped, and now it needs to hold. If this level would not hold, that means the price would get acceptance below, back into the range that we do have here. And that, again, that's not bullish price action. So it's good to have levels on the chart, and you know, as long as the price is above this level, more upside is possible. If the price goes below that level, you know, more downside is possible. So your bullish and your bearish scenario. That's the easiest way to trade on the chart. Other than that, I'm just being patient. Let's see what this week will bring. Like I said, for the moment, this is consolidation. This is not bearish price action, but also everyone is waiting, right? So we need to see. In situation like this, I prefer to be patient. And also, if we get the breakout, there will be volatility. So if you want to get involved there, maybe you are a scalper or a day trader, make sure you have your risk management and your stop losses, hard stop losses in place, because with volatility, you never know what's going to happen. I mean, you can see wicks to the upside, to the downside, 10%, very, very, very easy. So in this kind of situation, if you have a good trading plan, you know exactly the levels that you want to trade, then definitely go for the trade. But if you don't, maybe it's better to just wait, you know, have your high time frame levels marked, and when those levels are hit, then you can, you know, act, you can open your trades. That would be all, to be totally honest, because nothing much happened. I mean, we are in the same range, right? Intraday and scalps and everything like that, yes, that is definitely possible. And I think I posted last week an update. I think it was on Thursday, so you can get a pretty good idea about what we are doing in the premium Discord. But other than that, high time frames, we are at resistance. Personally, I'm not looking for a long here. this should be our support 25k area, and the next important level to the upside would be the top of this range. We do have some, because I want to move back on this chart just a bit. This is the CME. Let's go to daily. So this is the CME chart. We do have some interesting levels here too, right? Because we need to find levels and we need to be prepared for any kind of scenario. So basically we had a gap here, right? And the price filled this gap and we're just consolidating around here. And then the next gap is actually here around 35k area, right? So here we do have the next gap to the upside. And then we do have around the 20k area, we do have another gap to the downside. Remember, this gap was filled here, acting as support, and then up we go, filling this gap that we do have here. So usually these gaps are giving pretty good results. So we need to pay just a bit of attention to this level. So currently we do have gap around between 34,500 and 35, and also we do have gap between 21 and 20k area. So basically the 20k area, right? So let's pay attention to these levels too. Just pay just a bit of attention, just in case we do get some sort of reaction there. But in that case, filling basically this gap here or this gap here, that means the price either claimed this high time frame resistance, or we do get some more bearish price action and the price will move once again towards the 20k area. But just levels to be aware. And if, to be totally honest, if this range, this local range, will break to a downside and this level would not hold as support, then I'm looking towards this low here. This would be my main target for a retracement. And depending, if I remember correctly, this should be also somewhere around the golden pocket here. So we do have a couple of confluences here. We do have also some daily. Also we do have an untapped monthly here, untapped weekly, untapped daily. So we do have some levels plus liquidity in this area, because I would imagine everyone who who got into this long, the stop losses, maybe the stop losses, I mean, in my case, I've already my stop loss at entry. I book profits here because this is resistance, high time frame resistance, but I would imagine there are still stop losses in this area. So we do have liquidity there. So this is an interesting level, but to get here, first we need to break this range. So basically lose this local SNR flip level, then moving to this level, and only after that we can talk about this level. Obviously right now doesn't seem like the most likely scenario, but as a trader, it doesn't hurt to have this level marked on the chart, right? Just in the same way, like I said, this is an important level for me. And other than that, and I think I still have these fixed ranges, right? We still have, so we do have this range here, because we're moving from range to range. We still have this range here, top of this range. And other than that, we do have the lows of this range, low, low. We do have that CME gap, and then we do have the value area low, point of control, value area high, and the top of this range. This kind of information I like to keep it, because when or if the price will move to this area, this is good information, and this level are giving very good reaction. Okay, so that would be pretty much what I have to say on the Bitcoin chart. Obviously, if you have questions or something like that, you can post them in the YouTube chat. For the moment, like I said, we are at resistance, we are forming a range. I would expect more. I would expect it is the most likely scenario for the price to move to the upside, but I need to show the price needs to show me that it is capable to claim this resistance. I do have levels to the downside, level to the downside, and another level to the downside. Also, I do have levels to the upside. So for me, it's like literally level to level. Okay, so this is Bitcoin. Yes. Right. Yes, we are basically pretty much in the same situation, and we do have, last week I talked about this level. You can see I'm on monthly time frame, and we do have a lot of candle closes here. Candle close, candle close, candle close, candle close. Then we move to wicks, 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 and once again we are back here. So definitely this is an important area, also a high volume node within this bigger range. So I would say that the markets are in sync because everyone is expected for this move. This is at resistance. Bitcoin is at resistance, right? Important levels. Basically, now moving to daily time frame, right? Let's put the range on the chart. So I was talking about this area where we do have liquidity, stop losses, and some more stop losses. And what the price did actually took this high, right? Let's mark this with the swing failure pattern, took this high, and then the price moved somewhere to this area, right? So we've seen some retracement, and then the price once again is trying to push to the upside. Okay, so we still have this area, right? We still have liquidity, stop losses, right? So we still have stop losses in this area, right? So if the price managed to push here, I would be interested in, basically, if we see another swing failure pattern, that would be an interesting trading idea, right? And above, so we do have, like I said, this resistance, right, up to this high, and then we get back to the next important high time frame level, and that would be value area high of this range. We can see we do have a high here for possible swing failure pattern once again, and also that is the high time frame golden pocket from high to low. So definitely I'm looking at this area, this resistance area, but if, and I would say in a scenario where Bitcoin will break to the upside, ES should follow, or better say ES should break to the upside and Bitcoin should follow. So it is always a good idea to check this synchronization between the markets, because usually they give pretty good results. Okay, locally. So we had this retracement, and if we put some horizontal level, I think I have a couple of them marked. I was looking for this area to hold. We had a small front run of this monthly level here, but other than that, we've seen on Friday very strong, very bullish day, no retracement, basically the price pushing to the upside, and currently within this section of the chart, we're somewhere around the golden pocket. Not only the golden pocket, but if I remember correctly, I think let me get back to 1 hour time frame. So not only the golden pocket here, but also if we pull a fixed range, since the price managed to claim this monthly level, we are somewhere around the value area high of this range too. So we are pretty much in the same situation as on the Bitcoin chart. We are forming a range here. We do have our high time frame resistance, right? And we also have this monthly should hold as support. As you can see, the price is moving up, down, good volatility. I mean, we talk about daily open 0.6% move, just above 0.6% move. So that is one interesting move for this chart. But moving back once again to high time frame, maybe hiding all this. I want to hide the horizontal levels and pips, not this one, but this one, right? And hiding this, then, and let's remove this one too. Okay, something like this. Once again, we are at resistance here, and I would like to see the price showing me that it is capable of claiming this resistance here. Then yes, the price could move to the value high somewhere around 43.35. We do have the golden pocket, the possibility of a swing failure pattern here. And if the price managed to claim the value area high of this range, then that is bullish price action. And obviously we do have levels, but one would expect that, let's say, that opens the possibility for a new higher high on this chart, which Bitcoin should follow, moving to the upside. But for the moment, we are here, we are at high time frame resistance. So high time frame resistance on this chart, high time frame resistance on this chart. I like to see confirmation. I like to see these levels claimed, back tested, holding as support, and then yes, more upside is possible. At that point in time, you get the confirmation about this level. But for the moment, we're at resistance, and scalps totally fine. But other than that, I'm not sure this is the place where I want to buy on this chart or on this chart. I'm not sure about that. This is not the way I trade. I will be breaking my rules, and usually when I break my rules, that costs me quite a bit. So that's why I always like to stick to my rules. I have a range. I like to buy the lows of the range. If I buy here and I get invalidated, it is what it is. Losing is part of this game, but at least I know where I am wrong in this trading idea. If I buy up here, thinking that the price will go up, and indeed the price could go up, my invalidation should be at least below these lows, right? Because we are in a range, and the first sign of weakness here locally would be breaking this range to the downside. That's why for the moment I'm just being patient. Yes, scalps, day trades, but other than that, I would like to see the price showing me strength, showing me that it is capable of claiming high time frame resistance. Also, so I forgot this. If we move this, actually, it's good that I have this one, right? We are right on, and I was showing you this last week too. We are straight on the equilibrium of this high time frame range, so 0.5 level. It's like we are right in the middle, right? So when you want to buy, you want to buy as low as possible, like we've had this 0.25, then here, or you want to short as high as possible as long as you have. But other than that, the price is just consolidating, right? Straight on the middle of this high time frame level. So that's also something to take into consideration, right? So like I said, those are the levels. I would like to see this high volume node once again is getting bigger and bigger. We could see the point of control. If the price will stay here for, I don't know, for this week, let's say we see another consolidation here, the point of control could potentially move to this area once again. So this is a developing range, and within a developing range, the point of control value are high, value area low. They could change at any point in time. But other than that, we're right in the middle here. So we need to pay attention to this level. We are at resistance. Yes, more upside is possible, but I want to see that on the chart. Okay, so this is ES high time frame levels. DXY. Let's move to this. So obviously you all know, if you watch my updates, you all know my main trading idea, which is high time frame, which is this channel, right? So currently we are back into this channel. We had this monthly level, we had this weekly level holding as support here, but this is not for the moment, this is not bullish price action. So if on the ES chart, I could say, okay, ES chart is just consolidating, right? So not bullish, not bearish, consolidating. Bitcoin, bullish price action. This is bullish price action. So that's why I say more upside is possible. The most likely scenario is more upside is possible. On the years chart, we're consolidating, right? We do have this section of the chart. If we don't want to take into consideration the high time frame, we're at 0.5, so we're consolidating. But this chart, this is not bullish price action. This is bearish price action. Each time the price, as you can see, each time the price is trying to change the market structure, it is followed by a new lower low in this section of the chart. Obviously, support is holding, but support holding is not bullish price action, right? Bullish price action would be if you see the price claiming some levels, changing the market structure from bearish to bullish, you know, and basically claiming once again this channel. I want to see this level claimed, and then yes, more upside is possible. The last rise end up with a swing failure pattern here, and we're once again towards this these lows, and locally we do have bearish market structure. If we move to lower time frames, then obviously we do have levels to work with, right? We do have kind of this local range above this weekly, and I think last Monday the price was, can't remember, but should be somewhere in this area. And for me, obviously we do have this older monthly, this weekly. As long as this weekly is holding up support, then obviously I will look towards first of all the top of this range, then moving back to this daily and slowly higher, changing the market structure that we do have here locally, and that would be a sign of strength. But for the moment, you can see once again volatility, the price retrace. Now we're back here. So basically the markets are just waiting for that, you know, the bigger move, right? When that will come, or if, basically not if, but when that will come, no one knows. So in this kind of situation, what I would say is good to be patient. Have your levels smart, high time frame levels, low time frame levels, mid time frame levels. When the price is reaching that level, check the reaction, and if you see a good reaction, take the trade. Risk management should be there, stop losses in place. If you lose a trade, no problem. It's just part of the game, and if you lose one trade, you make money in that and in the next trade, and that's totally fine. But I would say we need to be just a bit patient to get some clarity on this chart, some more clarity on the Bitcoin chart, and then we can actually use that information. Meaning, I would like to see this level claimed and backtested, and that, you know, that opens the possibility for more upside. Could be up to this level. Let's check if we have a reaction, or maybe this area. Let's check if we have a reaction. Definitely, you can start to book profits on the way up, right? But definitely buying here into resistance. Again, if we talk about this local range, that's totally fine. Scalps, day trades, you do have your invalidation. But if we talk about high time frame, building a swing position here right into resistance, in my opinion, is not the smartest idea. Obviously, I could be wrong. The price could go up and you could make some money. But if you develop a trading habit out of buying resistances, sooner or later you will pay the price. Okay, I guess that would be, like I said, the levels are pretty much the same. There's not much to add, so we need to be patient and wait. Let's see if I have some questions. Okay, no questions here in Discord. I'll see if we have any kind of questions in Discord, and I'll answer after the stream. That would be all for me. Like I said, nothing much happened. We're in the same range. I have my levels. I'm ready to trade, but I would like to see confirmation. Until that happens, for more upside or for more downside. Until that happens, we do have a range here, so the best trading idea is to trade this range. Top, bottom, fixed range pool, giving you the levels. Scalp here, scalp there, you make 1% here, 1% there, until you wait for more confirmation. If you have time to spend in front of the screens. If not, for high time frame, you can set an alert, check what's going on here. If this level will be claimed, then yeah, more upside is possible. And very, very important, this level needs to hold as support after. That is the most important information. This level needs to hold as support after That would be the key for more upside. Yeah, so that would be all for this update. For the premium members, I'll see you in Discord after the stream. So we will talk about what's going on today. We will design a trading plan for the low time frame, and for the rest, I'll catch you on the next public update. That will be next Monday. Until then, thank you for everything. Cheers and bye bye.